So yeah, when it comes to Meek, the Man album just came out. Let's just see how this is going right now. Let's use that light for something positive, and let's hope that we can take the light that's on Meek and we can take that light to other situations and other individuals who don't have that celebrity stage that he has. So hopefully we can get to that. All right, and some clear, more uplifting news. I don't know if you got a chance to catch this, but the Grammy nominations came out, and Kendrick Lamar is leading with 8.
Yeah.
Drake is right behind him with 7. Cardi B, she's up for Album of the Year for her album Invasion of Privacy. And she's tied with Childish Gambino and her, who I love. Absolutely. I love her. She's dope. Her got 5 nominations. So it seems dope, right? There's a lot of diversity in there, but, I kind of feel like we do this every year with the Grammys where they show us our nods and we kind of get excited because there's a lot of black people nominations, and then when the actual award show come, it gets white out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like,
Yeah, speaking of that, Isaac Hayes III. I don't know if he came for Nicki or did he just come for Nicki? Or he came, or did he come?
A lot of people will come for Nicki.
Yeah, because he said,
she's bad.
He said Nicki Minaj submitted 19 records for Grammy nominations. She got 0. She submitted 19 records. She submitted the Queen album, Chun-Li, Barbie Dreams, Bed, Dark Side of the Moon, Big Bank, Goodbye, Anybody, Fifi, The Way Life Goes video, The Way Life Goes remix, and Upon More. And she got no, like they said, and he was like, yeah, she got to be hot right now. She's a little
That's what Isaac Hayes III said.
Yeah, it said Nicki's probably a little perturbed right now.
Oh, so his point is Nicki's probably pissed.
Yeah, she
You think Nicki pissed? Like, honestly?
I mean, to see Cardi get 5?
She submitted 19 songs?
And get none?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, well, is that a lot? Because I never thought about how many songs. I never thought about how many songs people actually submit. So how many songs do people like submit?
Probably like 3 or 4. But
you think so? I mean, because if you submit the album, that's almost like submitting the songs that's on your list, right? Somewhat. You got 15 songs on your album, but she got no nods.
Well,
though. I mean,
submitting the album, that's kind of like one song because you're submitting the album as that one category. You're not submitting every song on the album. You're submitting that album for the album of the year category.
I mean, that'd be something we have to do more research on because I don't know if Nicki has submitted the most.
She submitted 19 records and ain't getting 1 nomination.
Yeah, and she put a lot of, she was really backing this album. Like, she was really putting up the fact that she had that fire lit back in her. She put her pen game back. She promoted it real heavy, and she went hard on this album.
Putting it out
than any other album I've ever seen Nicki go hard for. Queen Radio, all that good stuff. So, should she be pissed? Should she be upset?
Hell yeah, she'd be upset.
Do you think there's some songs on there that deserve an Emmy nod, though?
No.
No, I can't think of one either, to be honest with you. I think it was a dope album, though. I do think it was Nicki's, again, most important.
Solid.
It was her most important album because it was make or break to me, right? But it was Cardi's year. It was Cardi's year.
Cardi's album was fire.
Yeah, it was just Cardi's year. I mean, because Bodak Yellow, was that a nomination for last year, or did it come out too late for last year's nod? Is that what it is?
I'm not sure.
But her album, if Cardi album gets album of the year, where are we placing her? Because the last hip hop album to get album of the year was Outkast. So is she going to be put up there with those kind of greats? The album before that was Lauryn Hill, Miseducation.
I mean, she's a great performer.
That's what I'm saying. So if she's
not a lyricist, and
if she surpassed it,
she's a great performer.
Did she surpass Nicki if she wins? Had Nicki ever got nominated for album of the year? Like even a nod for album of the year?
I don't know.
You know what's so crazy? The way that Grammys work, I can see Nicki win. I can see Cardi winning that though. Like I can see out of all the people we put up, Kendrick Lamar, everybody we put up to get album of the year that have failed, I can see Cardi B coming in with the victory.
I mean, white people love Cardi.
They love Cardi. They think Cardi's the greatest thing smoking. They love her. I'm willing to say they might love Cardi more than they love Nicki when Nicki was in our prime. When Nicki first came out. They love Cardi B. I was in a grocery store and I heard 2 white women rapping to Cardi B while they was picking out Pampers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is no exaggeration. Like, white women love Cardi B. I don't know if she living out all the dreams that they wanted to live out, but they love Cardi B.
She everything they want to be when they in the bathroom in the mirror.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And they haven't dug up her old tweets because, she had old tweets, I guess, allegedly about black women that she was dogging, but no one dug up her old tweets, so they love her.
She'll still say the same stuff right now.
Yeah, maybe. I am noticing one thing, though, I want to ask your opinion on. Have you been noticing that lately the curve between Drake and Kendrick has been slightly shifting? Because you remember how Drake used to just leave everybody in the dust when it came to stats. But in the last maybe like couple years, Kendrick album momentum-wise has been selling. He's always got more Grammy nominations than Drake because Drake makes music that we all love and we jingle to, but when it comes to actually getting the credentials and actual, nominations, stuff like that, he kind of falls short on that. Is this a sign of the times of Kendrick also commercially passing Drake as much as he has been critically, do you think, or at least matching him evenly?
I don't think so. I think it's still the same. Kendrick's still the more technical, lyrical animal. I mean, Drake is too, but I mean, not like Kendrick.
I'm just asking that because I've been noticing, we talked about this a while ago, that Kendrick stat-wise, he's been getting numbers too. Like, he ain't just been putting out stuff for the people who are, like, really in tune with it. Like, he's been selling records. He's been charting. And he's been getting the commercial accolades along with the critical accolades is what I'm saying. And I'm just saying, do you think I think
Drake's still is the bigger commercial cash cow.
Okay, no doubt. I'm just thinking, do you see the gap closing?
It could be closing, but it ain't close.
Okay, that's real. Well, Drake got 7 nominations. He's right behind Kendrick with 8. So we'll see. Hopefully though Kendrick performs this year. Did he perform last year?
No.
He's due to perform because he does like every other year, and Drake has not performed at the Grammys yet. Now Kendrick's definitely a better performer than Drake. Because when Kendrick performs, we're glued to the TV. So there's no question about that. So I'm looking forward to that part. But trying to tell you, man, I'm calling it right here. Cardi's probably going to win Album of the Year.
So is Drake performing this year?
I would advise him not to if Kendrick performs. Like, if Kendrick performs, Drake shouldn't. Because we talk about Kendrick's performance. Like, when he first performed with Imagine Dragons, people are still looking that up on YouTube. When he performed later on with the prison attire, you know what I mean? Like, with the black man, it had all the white people looking all shook and all that. Like, his performances at the Grammys have made statements that are lasting on our minds. Drake hasn't even performed at BET Awards. Like, he hasn't not necessarily performed on live TV that really stood out to us. He's not somebody who's going to craft something that we see. And so I don't suggest for him to perform on the same stage as Kendrick. At all.
I think he's scared. Like LeBron in the dunk contest.
Yeah, actually, yes. That's a good analogy. I think so. I think LeBron is a momentum guy when it comes to the dunk contest. We've stopped asking LeBron because he just straight lied to us. After that one year he said, I'm going to do it the next year. And the next year he just straight up said, I'm not going to do it. Like, I think he gets pumped up momentum, but I think if you put LeBron on the stage like Dolo, you know what I mean, and tell him to go in the dunk contest, he may forget the hell what to do, even though he got the ability to do it. And I think with Drake, I think it's kind of the same way. You put that pressure on him where he got to be artistic in front of a whole bunch of people. Because the Grammys, when you are actually out there with your peers, the crowd that's like you and I, they sitting way up. But you really got to impress your peers. Kendrick be making people like Taylor Swift get off their feet and saying his lyrics word for word. You know what I mean? I can't see Drake really doing that. As dope as he is, right?
LeBron at the dunk contest.
Yeah. But I don't see Drake. Drake gonna sit on the sideline and watch the dunk contest. And be in a nice suit.
Like LeBron does.
Yeah.
He sits
and applaud.
And
applaud.
He records it and everything.
Yeah. But I think he wants it. I definitely always felt like Drake has wanted, because Drake is a hip-hop student. And sometimes he don't get the credit enough for being that kind of student. I definitely think he always wanted the accolades that Kendrick gotten. I always felt like Drake was bothered by the fact that Barack always mentioned Kendrick, and Barack used to have Kendrick at the White House all the time, and Drake never really got that invite. So I'm always going to feel that way. But listen, if they do perform at the Grammys, it's going to be history. I just don't see it happening. Cardi B is going to win Album of the Year.